Blade of Souls 23 here on part 3 of Dragon Age Inquisition. The game kind of glitched me, I guess. It wouldn't give me my marker, my cursor, so I could choose dialogue to choose from. Oh, Becky. So, the middle door. I was wondering to make sure.
Have you gone completely mad? You should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I always feel like I need to go all the way down.
I do believe he is guilty.
The elf, hail, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, he intended...
I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you. Please tell me if you find something.
No, I can go through the door. See that?
Chain him! I want
Oh,
him
chain
prepared for
him.
travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Ah, no.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect,
You, and many others.
but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Make him say him in our darkest hour.
You really think your maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now. with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
I'm out of my armor. I was wearing it a second ago. How dare you? What?
How do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky?
Ally with the Templars, I'd imagine. I've seen them wicked magic.
What about...
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're him. Thren. Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
What do you do here?
I'll make sure the Inquisition troops... Thanks for checking, anyway. Can I help you with something?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and Harris. Oh, there's also my knave. She stead.
Felissa said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody... Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome. Name's Adan. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually... You're back. And in one piece.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We're fine as far. I only wish he died at the conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded.
Fair.
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed heroes sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean?
Any building. Both. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep.
I do set wards. And if you leave food out...
I've never heard of anyone going so far.
Thank you. The thrill of finding... I will stay there.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate. Cassandra has been accommodated. But you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you.
Thank you. But now let us... Closing the breach is our primary goal. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived. The artifact... I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes. Liliana's... Whatever the art... In any case, did you need me for anything? What? A great deal for my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned. The Chantries, but such spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist?
Not in the world we... But the question is a good one. And it matters that you thought to...
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Have you heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands, near Redcliffe?
Still not jumping it down the toilet. Mages and the Templars put a lot of people.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay?
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle. Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also,
are you from Ferelden? Or Ley?
Free Marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad. I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books. To be honest with you, she's just a better spy. The truly great ones can keep their... Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her. You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being? The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Where did you get that crossbow?
Bianca? She's one of a... There's a hidden shop in Kirkwall called the Black Emporium. I found her in a barrel labeled swag. The owner sold her to me for a ham sandwich and a pair of yellow ruffled pants.
Was she named
That's fun.
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that. No problem. Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? No problem. Need something?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the Deep Roads? That's not a cheery thought.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrian.
Yeah, not really my favorite.
Hello?
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth.
Ew.
If I had something...
When the... Nothing. You were everything.
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My where? Greetings.
What kind of
If I stay here, work some contact. Hope, and I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my...
Can I see?
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
I spoke with Commander Cullum. I apologise for what I said earlier.
It's nothing. Now, Slightly, what can you tell me of Wrigley?
The major is... How could that great breach not have been caused by the mages?
It is reasonable.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Who are we fighting anyway, sir? I've heard it was mages. Demons.
Make a watch over you.
We'll need some of your cloth for bandages.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire suitable mounts.
Do you think you can have it done?
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
What can you...
Arms and armor. We work... Our design. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see.
Can you help improve?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of it. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I...
Start simple. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside. Yes. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field.
Goodbye.
Right. Another time. Another time. You need something, let me know.
Died at the conclave. I'm a good writer, and, well, I thought I'd be more useful.
Goodbye!
can't stay here.
Why not?
Because we're
Irish coffee. Mustard has Java.
Heaven has been filled with silence. I knew then.
So if we get better horses, you think that'll make a difference?
People we've lit pyres for.
Well, like you said, good horses make all the difference.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now for the Herald of
I'm glad there are big, strong men around in case anything happens here in Haven.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate.
Not the word.
I appreciate...
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. Well, goodbye.
Do you think the mages will be able to see? I heard some speak of using the Templars instead.
Oh, retraction. No, no, no. Hey. Drax. Drax. You go back in. Come on. Stay. Once they move you, you'll never go back.